Whoa. Great soundtrack. Shadows of the Beast. Yeah, I felt like playing some Lords of the Realm. I've wanted to play it for ages. Keep thinking about it. And I'm like, right now I'm going to play it. I was going to play some Oblivion. But no, I was just in the mood to stream and play some Lords of the Realm. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully, if I can get it to pop up on OBS here. Oh, don't tell me we can have problems. There we go. Sorted. Right, but we are not going to play on the normal map. We're going to play the German map. I'm probably going to do this as a... well, I was going to do a Let's Play and put the videos up because I'm sure somewhere on YouTube a Let's Play using the German map must exist. I think. But there aren't many, so I was thinking of doing one. But I wanted to stream it, and I wanted to play it tonight, so we're going to play it tonight. I'm not 100% sure if the stream tomorrow night will go ahead. I will have to double check. I'll put a post tomorrow morning. I'll let you know. If not, then I'll move it to Sunday. Gourds of the Realm. Got to plant those gourds. And that's okay if not many people show up. I felt like playing it. I thought if I'm going to play it, I might as well stream it. And then the video will go up on the channel. Which I thought would be interesting for some people because we're going to play the German version. Anyway, I think if I hit 7, we change it to Germany. And then we're going to go over the CD and we're going to do MT32. So that's number 5. Hopefully this should all come through. Yeah, I think the sound's coming through. Can you hear that? Oh, we've got to change the side art. Oh, I don't know. Do we change the side art? It looks kind of thematic at the moment. Let's have a look. What we got here? I think we're going to leave it as it is. Yeah, we'll leave that side art there. Actually, no, this one here, this dude here, he's from the box art, I think. Sound is on. Excellent. Good. Good stuff. Yeah, as long as it's not too loud. I think it should be fine. Here we go. We're going to start a new conquest. Looks like Dimitri from Heroes of Might and Magic True. I guess he does a little bit, yeah. What have we got here? We've got... I tried this a couple of weeks ago on hard, and I got absolutely destroyed. We'll play it on normal, and we'll do normal warfare as well. We're gonna have full visibility on. 1 human player. Alright, we're going to call ourselves Copper. Right, I reckon we'll go for the red shield. Red shield. Oh, the first to play is the Earl, then we get to go. Alright, so we've got the Earl, Baron, Bishop, Countess, Knight. I remember this now. Look at this. This is where the channel started. Lords of the Realm 1. I want to play some Lords of the Realm 2, but I haven't read through the manual yet. Yeah, I think on hard you need to play a pretty perfect game, early game, and on expert you've got to get lucky. The random events that can hit you, you can just lose. There's nothing you can do about it. Doesn't matter how well you're playing. But we'll see. Right, where have we oh, look at that start. Not too bad. It will take us a little while to move out though. So let me just see what counties we've got here. Looks like this is 1 county. Then this is a big county here. Probably the first one we'll take. It's a huge county. Yeah. This map is apparently far more balanced than the UK one. And I can see that, right? It's a fairly circular map and everybody starts on the outside. So... yeah, it should be more balanced. Only problem is when enemy armies move in to your province, they eat your food. All right, but there's not an easy way of checking, I don't think, of how much food they're eating. So I think actually it's broken up here. It looks like there's a line here, so it's not as big as it looks. Let me just go through that. Yeah, so we've got those. Those are armies, battles, castles, and there's no merchants to begin with. I've got to try and remember what strategy. I think early game we want sheep, and then as the game goes on, eventually you ditch the sheep, and you always want to be building up cattle, don't you? Let's see what we've got here. Oh, look, we start the game with plague. Oh no, what a start. Alright, population is down 12 already. Happiness is down 3. Oh. Alright, we're on normal rations. That should be fine. Ill health. Eating all your food. Yeah. You like how many nightly games I play? I enjoy playing nightly games. Right, yeah, okay, right, we'll do this. So, and this changes throughout the year, doesn't it? And I think if I click, what do I click? There's a button you can click and it will put the exact number of people you need in. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we've got 20 people idling, that's fine. We want to put them all into serfs because that repairs the fields. We've got 2 cow fields at the moment, that's fine. You enjoy playing as the knight in Heroes of Might and Magic then? No, so how much grain have we got? We've got 57. We've got 57 in storage. How does this... Right, yeah, so in winter, the number of people you've got working on grain is how much is sown. Alright, so we've got 72 at the moment. And we'll have 57 in storage. Yeah, this is all looking fine. Yeah. We've got 40 crowns. We don't have a... Oh, look at this. Straight off, we got some mercenaries as well. We've got no money to buy them with. Uh-oh. Whoa, what happened there? We're back. I thought it crashed. Did you hear that beeping noise? Is it going to do it again if I click this? Uh-oh. I think it might be bugged. It takes us through, but it makes an annoying noise. I'm sorry about that. I don't often check this screen. Yeah, it was an odd noise. I don't often come in here and check this. I only need to do it if something is happening in the county that I don't understand and I need to go through the stats. We won't click that button again. I don't know. We're running into bugs already. Anyway, it's fine. My peasants sorted out. We should be able to rattle through these early years quite quickly, I think. That takes me back to the map. I'm not going to bother with diplomacy, I don't think. These buttons down here. Yeah, this is all fine. Yeah, it really doesn't like this. Yeah, this is the same screen. Alright, okay. Yeah, we just won't worry about that. And how do we go back? Just right click. Alright, let's end the turn. If we run into any more problems, we can we'll just run the other version, the non-CD version. We've got a message from the bishop. Have fun playing Heroes of Magic 2. These are turbulent times. Yeah, that's fine. Right, what event? Many births. Alright, that's good. Poor weather though. Have fun. Many births. Alright, population's up by 44. That's really good. People are still unhealthy. Dairy's feeding 150. So we're only eating 9 grain. Yeah, okay, we can't do that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can't do that. Fair enough. Good. Cattle are going to increase by 1. And then just put everybody else into serfs. Yeah, that's good. There is some sort of mechanic where if your cattle are, I think, are too spread out, they'll breed slower, but also if they're overpopulated in a field, they'll breed slower as well. I need to think about that. I wonder if we close one of these fields. I probably won't bother with it now. But do we have a merchant yet? We don't. Who has got a merchant? Alright, the bishop's got one. Yeah. I think bishop, countess, and the earl. We can end the turn. Oh, yep. Look, we've got a merchant. This is good. We're going to want to spend all our money. No trouble and very bad for ripening already crops. That's not good because we're going to be harvesting them soon. Look. Yeah, we've just got enough people. We're going to bring 62 in the autumn harvest. We're definitely going to want to grow more than that next year, I think. We've got way too many people on cattle. Yeah, let's put all the spare people on the fields. Right, if we go to the merchant, we've got 1, 2, 3 crowns. I think this early in, we wanna. Well, okay, we're gonna sell this. We're gonna sell the wool. I don't know when we get the wool. It might be in spring. We're not gonna worry about weapons yet. I could get 1 ale to. It's probably a good idea actually, because the population's so low. It's a low investment to get quite a bit of happiness, so we'll do that. And then I think I'm going to buy sheep because the sheep will pay for themselves real quickly. It's a no-brainer, so you want to buy as many sheep as you can. Yeah, we can buy 7. Settlers of Catan. There must be a digital version of that you can play. I think there's even a. I think it's on DOS. I think there's a DOS version for it. I own the board game. And a couple of expansions for it. Played it once. I quite enjoy it, but it's this when we have board game nights, not many people want to play it. This is Lords of the Realm 1. Yeah, we're going to be buying lots of sheep. Lots of sheep early game. Right, now we've bought the sheep, we need to make sure that we've got enough people in the field dealing with them, so do that. And early game, you do lose sheep, I think, over the winter. So you need to make sure you get a bit of a buffer. A cask of ale. We've ordered in the cask of ale for Ponner Boy. Here we go. Right, we're good. We're good for ending the turn. This is autumn anyway, so we should bring in the harvest. 62. The early game, it's a lot of it is RNG. You know, what merchant do you get? What random events? Yeah, well, when I was a kid, I had Lords of the Realm 3, but I could never figure out how to play it. I haven't played Lords of the Realm 2. Apparently, Lords of the Realm 2, lots of people say it's the best one. Apparently. Oh, storms, damage crops. Not good. So how much did we actually harvest? We're up to 84, so not great, but not terrible either. Alright, let's sort our fields out. They're all fine. Yeah, see, we could... You just don't need 2 fields of grain starting out. You just don't need it. Yeah, let's sort that field out. See, we could turn this back to pasture. Now, you could just grow as much as possible. So 13 should turn into 130 potential. But we will not have the peasants probably to harvest it all, but it doesn't matter. You might as well grow as much as you can this turn. And there's no reason not to grow as much as you can, and then just, you know, you harvest as much as you can when you get there. Yeah, that's all looking fine. So we've got 15 cattle, so 150 of our population should be, yeah, fed with the cows. But the population is growing every turn. So early game, you can get... if you get sort of lucky but unlucky, you might get the random event that gives you extra births a couple of times in a row. And before you know it, your population's so high, you can't feed them all. And then, of course, they die off and you get unhappiness and you get all sorts of problems you need to deal with. The signs are good. Right, good. Everything's up. We're going to ignore this. Always looks bad for us. Yeah. So despite being the bishop, he's pretty aggressive. He's one of the more aggressive players. And the first couple of years, we should just be able to go through without worrying too much. Yep, so our cows are going to grow by 1, which is good. So if we close this field... Yeah, okay, so having 2 fields actually means they grow faster. What if I was to open a 3rd one? Would we get even more? No. Okay, so close that one. Yeah, the mechanic's a little finicky to figure out the correct number of fields. There's probably a formula somewhere that you can look up and work it out. But anyway, yeah, we're going to get 1 extra cow, which is not bad. Yeah, we've only got 47 grain in store, so we may well run out of grain. Because I think we're... How much are we eating each turn? Yeah, we're eating 13 a turn. We'll have enough to get through the year just. Do we have a merchant? There are 11 merchants in England and Wales. There are 1 merchant arriving from abroad. So I'm not 100% sure why it tells you this. Like we're arriving from abroad and in England and Wales. I'm not sure. The England and Wales, I think, is a bug. That's left over from the non-German version. Mr. Goldpenny is in Mecklenburg. All of the merchants have names, and I'm guessing they have different prices. Some of them won't buy certain goods as well, so that's another thing to consider. No, we don't want to look at a county. Great. Okay, look, we've got a merchant. No trouble. Rain, which is bad for the crops. We've got 33, so it's summer. We're going to eat. So we should just make it into spring. Although we could get a buffer from this guy. You see, like, he's not interested in buying or selling wood or... I think that's iron. Right, we can sell all of this, which has actually gone up in value. So the AI eventually produces a lot of wool. And when they do that, it affects the market price. And eventually wool becomes worth next to nothing. And it's not even worth keeping your sheep at that point. You just want to move everything over to cattle. But we're way away from that. But you can see the wool is selling for 27 and we can actually buy them for 22. We could buy quite a few. It's probably worth investing in a few cows. I might buy 4. So that's 300 people fed each turn through the cows. You never want to get rid of your cows. You don't want to eat them. You don't want to sell them. You need to keep building them up. I didn't know that you can manipulate the markets. Everything is traded with beer. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, we need to buy 1 beer. So we should only get 2 from this now. Yeah, that's fine. We want to keep bumping up the happiness just to give us a buffer when we get some negative events. Actually, now I bought the cattle, we won't have to buy extra grain, so I'm probably just going to buy... I'm going to buy as many sheep as I can. There we go. And then we're going to have to rejig this, so... which is fine, and then we'll put the rest on serfs. Once all the fields are maintained, we can start putting people into other jobs. Can we manipulate the market so everything is traded with beer? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Right. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we're feeding 200 now, so we're only eating 10 a turn. We are going to have to buy more and more beer, though. More and more beer to stay in the game. I'm not too worried about getting an army out just yet. When the AI do, that's when we'll start thinking about building one up. There's no point in putting the spare peasants we've got at the moment onto making some weapons because, well, we don't have the resources to do it and it just takes them too long. With the amount of sheep we've got, we should make enough money to buy some. Yeah, we'll be fine. And we've got another very bad for ripening crops. Great. We've got another dude here. Not much we can do because we've only made some tax money. We could buy a few more sheep. There we go. Right, now we're harvesting the grain, so we need to put the bare minimum into everything. And we just don't have enough people to harvest the grain. We could bring... There we go. So what we want to do is make sure that we're at least maintaining... We can almost bring in all of the grain. So there we go. That's probably good. We'll do that. I'll try and save each year. Don't want the game crashing. Let's just take a look around at the... Yeah, so this county here we want to take. Ideally, like, before the AI takes it. Because it's already got a load of cattle in it. And that'd be a good one to take. We're going to take this first. This looks a bit rough. It's got some sheep, but... Bishop will be... We'll need to keep an eye on him because he's got a pretty strong start with the amount of cattle he's got there. How are the others doing? This map feels bigger than the England and Wales one. Yeah, there's loads of cattle on this map. Yeah. I wonder if we could take this just with ordinary peasant inventory. Probably, yeah, it's probably not worth risking it. Right, so we're in winter. Yeah, look at all the grain we've got stored up now. Loads. Okay, we don't want to sow that many. And we're going to lose a field, so... Let's pull loads of people off here. Right, the flock's going to grow, the herd's going to grow. I wonder if we open up another field for them both. If we would change that. We don't have too many people to play with, but if I... Hang on, how many cows are we going to get? 1. So if I open another field... And I put... Yeah, so we could get 2. And the flock's going to grow by 8, and I wonder if we opened up another field for that. Doesn't do anything. There's no point in opening another field. Alright. We don't want to lose a field. And we'll only grow 12. I think we'll be alright. That's 120 grain. It's less than what we did last year. But we'll probably have enough money to buy some cattle. How much are we eating? We're eating 12 a turn at the moment. We'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, we can, yeah. Absolutely fine. Everything's up. We're up to mixed health. That's fine. We had a bad start, so we're We're doing all right that we're back up there. Happiness is not too bad. We need to get it higher. I'm not sure how it does the food reserve number. I'm guessing that includes you eating your cattle and your sheep, which you don't want to do. Yeah, everything's looking a little bit more even now. Has anybody built any troops? Okay, so the bishop's built troops. We're doing for money. Yeah. We don't tend to worry about this too much. I can't remember if that's the Earl or the Baron. Okay, no trouble. It's fine. Let's sort this out. We're eating 13 a turn. Yeah. Stored. Yeah, we don't have the population yet to specialise into producing raw resources, so we'll just continue on. Hopefully we'll get these fields fixed up soon. Herd's going to grow again, which is good. Okay, we've got a merchant. Field is still at maintained. Right, what can we do with the merchant? We can sell all our wool. We've got 40. We're going to make an absolute fortune, so we sell it all. Oh, he's not selling weapons. We could have bought some weapons. He's not selling beer either. Oh. Bob the shop. Yeah, get on it. You could be buying some ale. Oh, we can't buy sheep either. That's annoying. I can't remember how much these weapons cost. I think they're about 1,000 each. So got to be careful. We don't have a huge amount of. We don't want to buy more cattle and sheep than we can afford to manage with the peasants, but I might buy just a few more cattle. They're only 30 each. We could afford to buy 5. 150. Yeah. So we'll be feeding, 300 people now. With the cattle, which is fine. We just need to grab a few serfs. We were close to fixing a field up there. And the herd's going to grow again, which is good. Okay. Has the bishop moved his army? I don't know if he's got an army or if it's something to do with the castle. He tries to build a lot of castles, the bishop. It's just something that's programmed into his AI. Maybe he's garrisoned just one unit of peasants or something in there. I don't know. We're autumn already. Oh, look, we've got another... We've got another dude, another merchant. Hopefully it's not Bob. Yeah, we're going to have a decent harvest. We could probably open another cattle field. Herds grow by 1. If I open up another one... Herds grow by 2. Yeah, okay, we can just about stretch it to 2. Oh, the bishop's concerned about everything. Let's go here. Right, what's he gonna sell? Right, we could buy some weapons. It would cost us a fair amount. I might not be a bad idea. I could buy. That's only gonna give me. That's gonna give me 2 again. We need to do that. I am gonna buy some weapons. What is it best to do here? I can't really remember the difference between the archers and the crossbowmen. I'm wondering if the archers can fire further, that they're less effective against armored opponents, maybe. I reckon I get a group of archers and do we get archers? Archers, and we back them up with some peasants. I reckon so, because the enemy usually move up to attack us. I think the archers will help. We'll buy one lot of longbows. There we go, it leaves us 200 crowns. We could spend the rest of the money on more sheep. I'm not sure we need to now. The sheep are going to be bringing in... they're going to be breeding so quickly now. I'm not sure we need to... Maybe I'll get 2. Can I buy any more of this? No. Yeah, I think we're okay. Oh, yeah, that was a mistake. There we go. If I open up another field for them, will we get... If I do this... No, it's the same number. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work the same way as the cows. Ah, Lords of the Realm 1. It's pretty good fun. It's not overly complicated. It's quite a chill game to play. Lend the term. What day are we in? We're in autumn. Yeah, so we're going to do our harvest. Hopefully we get lucky with the weather. Oh, we did not get good. We did not get lucky with the weather. Our stores of grain are up to 170 though. That's not too bad. Let's sort this out. Yeah, we're going to have to pull you off there. Right, that's good. We're up to 10 sheep. Let's try it. Now it's the... Yeah, so the month where the sheep are breeding, actually having more fields does help. Fields maintained. We'll sow 16. Because we've got so much grain, we're good. We don't need to sow more than that. Yeah, that's all absolutely fine. I'm happy with that. Did we have a merchant? No, we didn't. Alright, we'll go ahead with this. Have any of the AI moved out yet? Can I? No, none of them yet. Okay, we're still good. We don't have to worry yet. Oh, I've got a message from the bishop. The church seeks strong allies in these troubled times. Will you join me? Problem with the bishop is he will stab you in the back. Hey, Alex, how's it going? So I'm just gonna say no. He might even be more likely to attack you if you're in alliance with him. He's a bit like Gandhi in some of the Civilization games. I foretold of your folly. See, when we played when I played this originally, and I did the Let's Play of it, there was a narrator. I don't know what version you have to pick for that. We are playing the CD version. Oh no, we've lost 25% of our stored grain, and there was storms. All right, so we're going to be fine this year, but we'll need to plant more grain for next year, definitely. We're feeding 350 with the cows, which is pretty good. We've still got a bit of a balancing act going on here. As soon as we get these last 4 fields fixed up, we can start producing some raw resources. Yeah. Let's go. I like the little animation on the the cursor there when it's loading. All right, excellent. We've got nothing but bad weather. We've got a merchant, which is good. How's all this looking? This is all fine. Herd's going to grow by 3, which is great. Make sure that's up. There we go. We're going to reclaim a field. Yeah, secret stream. Yeah, I was in the mood to play some Lords of the Realm. Right, see, the value of the wool is going up, and we've got 50, so let's sell. We're going to make an absolute fortune again. Nice. This guy doesn't sell us much, though. Look at all of this. No beer. Flemish Bill doesn't sell any beer. Maybe the bishop bought it all. We'll buy some more weapons, I think. We can only buy 1 lot. I reckon we'll get more longbows so that we can get I think when I put an army together, I want 100 longbowmen in it, at least. Good luck, Ponaboy. Do we invest in some more sheep? They'll pay for themselves pretty quick. Do I have the people to spare? Yeah, we could put a few more people into the sheep. Yeah, they're going to want another field open soon as well. We've got 89 sheep. You know what? I think we're making enough money. We're making enough money. We don't need to buy more sheep. Ooh. Good, it didn't crash. Yeah, I just wanted to check these. Yeah, dairy 380. Yeah, we lose 1 sheep. That's fine. How's the population going? We should start to get a little bit of immigration now. Yeah, there we go. We're going to start getting a little bit of immigration because people are fairly happy and healthy. The population is going to start growing quite quickly. Yeah, we won't buy any more sheep. If anything, we want to buy some cows, but he doesn't sell them. That's fine. Happy peasants throughout the kingdom celebrate a festival in your honor. Very nice. That should mean they've all got a bit happier. Yeah, bad weather again. Nothing but bad weather. We're up to good health. Happiness has gone up by 1, which is good. 600 population. We're eating 20 grain a turn now, and we'll only have 50 in store come winter, which means we'll only have 30 left by the end of the year, which is cutting it a bit close. Yeah, we need all hands on deck for this. I want to get every little bit we can. That should be fine. Put those remaining people in there. No merchant. Yeah, we'll end the turn. A message from the Baron. What is it, Baron? We should fight together and free our land from those knaves. Will you help me? Oh, which color is the... I'm pretty sure he's green and is on the opposite side of the map. When... I will alliance with him. To mix things up. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, the Baron's green, I'm pretty sure. Right, we're in winter. Oh, that's bad. So immediately after our harvest, we lost 25% of our stored grain. We're eating 22 a ton. It's enough to get us through the year, so we should be fine. Do we have a merchant? No. Right, we got a lot of jostling about to do now. Alright, let's open this up to the cows. Close that. Close that. So cattle are going to grow by 2. If I gave them another field, they would grow by 3. The sheep are going to grow by 13. If I gave them another field, they grow by 14, and it doesn't require any more people. We'll do that. We need to be... crop rotation is quite bad. Let's have a look at that. Selecting the right mix of land usage so that the fields are not in constant use. So automatically, yeah. So we need to leave some tiles free, which I think we don't need that one extra sheep. So let's close that, and we need to free up. We should fix another tile soon. This is all fine. We're going to sow 28. There's no way we'll be able to harvest 280 at the end of next year, but it doesn't matter. We'll sow it since we can. And we'll want to fix the crop rotation. It will fix itself when we free up another field. I'll make it 250 and just put some in there. Nice, everything's moving in the right direction. You are no match for me. She's usually quite friendly, but... Okay, right. They've all moved out. So some of them have taken their first couple of counties. We need to get a move on. I didn't realise that was happening. Alright, let's see how many people we've got spare. We could raise an army of 150. Which we may well have to do. Let's... Have we got... We'll wait. We'll wait until we get a merchant and then I'll raise the army. Yeah, so let's put it into serfs. There we go. Weather's not good again. Do we have a merchant? No, of course we don't. We're going to reclaim a field, which is great. Yeah, let's keep going until we get a merchant. Hopefully we won't get unlucky. Alright, they're all taking the mick because we've got no army. Here we go. Right, we've got a merchant. Hopefully he sells some weapons. Oh, we lost a bunch of grain. We've got no grain in store, which means we're going to eat some cattle, which we're not going to do because... Let's get this sorted. Right, we'll harvest all of that. It gives us 57 people free. Right, merchant. Great, great, perfect. So we've got 60 wool. Let's sell it all. Okay, right. Let's buy 2 lots of weapons. We'll do swordsman. We'll do spearman. There we go. Nick's here for the wenches. Not many wenches in this game. There's the countess. That's about it, I'm afraid. We'll buy some grain to get me through. We're going to harvest our grain this turn, aren't we? Yep. We're going to harvest a large amount. Yeah, and after this turn, we'll raise an army. Yeah. There we go. We don't want to eat the cattle. No. So we'll have just enough. I'm wondering... No, that's absolutely, that's fine. So hopefully we won't have any negative random events. Ooh, the bishop's finished his castle. Ooh, we just got married. Alright, sorry Nick. Countess taken. Right. Sheep done. Cattle done. Right. If I so there we go. So I've got 200 people idle. Let's raise an army. Spearmen and archers. I think that's good. 22% of the county's population. It's going to make people very unhappy when we do this. Let's move the army. And we want to get it out of the county as soon as possible because they're going to be eating all our food. Yeah, populate. Ooh, that was a massive hit to happiness. Yeah, we're absolutely fine on all of this though. Right, let's sort you. We'll sow as much as we can. And flock's going to increase by 16. If we do this, is it going to knock that down by 1? I think that's fine. There we go. 4 cattle, that's fine. And we'll grow 26. We're a bit behind on taking counties. Although... Oh, we're going to have to beat the bishop to it. I think we will. We're closer. Yeah, happiness is way down. Way down. Alright. Yeah, so normally the bishop would probably try and take this, but it looks like the Earl got there and started building a castle straight away, which is unusual. Make sure we move these guys. I think we can reach there this turn. Welcome to our county. We trust your intentions are peaceful. I'm afraid they're not. I don't think it's worth... oh, don't crash. Don't crash. There we go. We should beat them, I think. We've got a proper army here. Okay, where are we? Alright. Which ones are the bowmen and which ones are the spearmen? I think... You must first select this one, yeah. How do we start the battle? Like this, there we go. These are the spearmen. Hopefully this is going to go all right. Move them in. They are only peasants, so... Yeah, it looks like we're doing all right. lost 2. We don't want to lose many at all. Alright, we've killed about a third of them. They've killed 10% of our spearmen. Right. I think we can ask them if they want to surrender. Once they get down to 100, I'll ask. This one... I think it's this one. Offer quarter, yeah. They refuse. I think their morale's broken. I think they're going to start running away. We lost about half our spearmen. Not too bad. Yeah, look, they're running away. That's fine. There we go. Nice. Yeah. 43 of our troops lie dead. Alright, we need to check out this county. We want to get our army out of here as soon as possible. Yeah, look, we're eating way too much food. Let's see. They've probably got absolutely no grain. Grain, yeah, they're going to eat all the grain. We don't want them eating their sheep. We're going to have to put them on half rations. Their happiness is already really low. We might not even be able to hold on to this county. Yeah, we'll keep the sheep. Look at how many people we've got idle. This is a problem. No, it's not. It's not a problem. Okay, we can buy our way out of this mess. So how many people have we got here? 576. And we're feeding the army. So if we bought 10 cows, would cost us 32. Well, it would cost us 320. 640. We could buy almost 40 cows. We might be able to feed the whole population with cows if we invest in cows. The only problem is it's a lot of cows to keep in here, and we could well lose it to the enemy. Let's buy 30. I'll buy 30. Let's buy one of these. Oh, that barely does anything. Let's sort this out here. Okay, yeah. Always remember to build your cattle field after you bought the cattle. Do this. There we go. They're fine and they're fine. So we're feeding 300. Hey, Uncle John, how's it going? We're still way short. No, because we're on half rations. We don't want to be on half rations. Yeah, so we'll eat 28. Let's buy even more cattle. We're in the spring as well. We've got to go a whole year before we can plant grain. And then we've got to go another year before we get to harvest it. So we'll buy even more cattle, I think. I'm wondering if we don't even bother with the sheep here. I wonder if we sell them when we buy cattle. We're in a bit of a predicament. We wouldn't get that much for them. We'd only get 160. How many more cattle could we buy? Not many. I would put a bunch of the units into the army and just move them out of the province into somewhere else, so they're eating the food there. But the population's 10 already, so we couldn't even buy that much grain, could we? Yeah, the grain won't last. We probably will buy. How many cows can we buy? Buy 8. Go over here. Open up another field. We've still got 300 people spare. We could put them into a job. I'm good for 2 turns at this rate. We might be able to move some resources down from here. Yeah, great. Wedding. Let's check this. Alright, so we've got 114 people spare here. How much grain have we got? Or how much grain are we eating? We're only eating 15 a turn. I could move... how much are we going to need down there? We're eating 20. They're eating 20. And we need enough. So if I move 100 grain... Do we have a merchant here? Yeah. I think if we... I'll move 80 grain is what I'll do. Let's do this. Oh, we've got more than that. We had a lot more than I thought. We'll still only move 80. It should be enough for now. Yeah. I think we're good. And that moves automatically. I don't think we move that manually. Right, now I want... Another reason why we're eating so much food here is because the bishop's army is in the county. I don't know what he's got in there. I don't think we can check. We're gonna risk it, I think. And move towards him. We might not have any movement left. No. Alright, we'll end the turn. Yeah, we bought ourselves some breathing space. We're okay. I think what we'll do, we'll put 100 people into miners. We'll put 100 people into mining here. Yeah, look, he's on his way up. I wonder if he'll attack us. Emissaries of the church will be passing through Brandenburg. I hope you'll indulge me in this action. We're not. We're going to attack him. We'll save. We'll cheese it a little bit. Grain from abroad. This is quite rare, but we just got really, really lucky. We needed that. So our grain stores are up to 95. And we're sending a shipment in from the other county as well. So we're doing all right here. We got really lucky. Just make sure this got enough serfs. That's all fine. Yeah. We've got plenty of spare population here. I'm not going to put it into other jobs because we're going to need it on grain when we get to winter, and we're going to sow it. People are sick. This is not good. It's going to take us a while to get the happiness back up here. We will do it. Right, I'm going to put a save in. I think we do that here. Get ready. It's going to make that really annoying beeping noise. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. Yeah, we'll call it Germany. Right. Let's attack the bishop's army. See what happens. Oh, I think we might get wiped out. What's he got? Oh, he's got all archers, actually. Let's go. Grab you. Get on him. And you shoot them. Okay, we need to get these closer. I think they're archers. If they're spearmen, we're in trouble. Ooh, yeah, it's looking like they are. Yeah, not a fight we can win. Okay, we got no choice but to let him move through. I wonder if he might attack us. We don't need to worry about that too much, actually. Since we put a save in. I'll put another save in after I've managed this county as well. There we go. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Ah, look, we reclaim another field. We've only got one left after that. Oh, let's sell all of the wool. Loads. We could raise an even larger army. It might be worth doing just that. We don't need to buy any more sheep. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. Let's buy... We could get even more spearmen. I think we'll get some swordsmen. We could get knights, actually. We could get... I think one lots of swords and one lots of armor will let us produce a unit of knights. They are pretty good. They are the best unit in the game. I don't know if they're worth it in terms of money. Like, 50 knights better than 100 swordsmen. I suspect they are. The best units are the mercenaries, actually. So hang on a minute. Do we have any mercenaries anywhere? No. How do we cancel that? That button there. No mercenaries here. What about in this county? Oh, we could get 200 Danish swordsmen. Danish swordsmen, how much are they going to cost? How much did it say they were? 600 initial payment. Can we get them then? Yeah. Excellent. Right, those swordsmen, we're going to be able to wipe the floor with the bishop. So I think we can combine this army. There we go. You can't combine. You can only have one lot of merchants, one lot of mercenaries in an army. Worth keeping that in mind. Right, so we don't need to buy any weapons, which is great. Let's just... Our happiness here is only 16, yep. So let's buy as much beer as gonna... I think 3 is the maximum. There's no point in buying more than that. You don't save the casks, I don't think. So we'll get 3 happiness there. 600. That's pretty good. The sheep would still definitely... Oh, the sheep would be a good investment. How many people do we have spare? We're reclaiming a field. We could bring it down a bit. Okay. I reckon we won't invest in them here. Let's go over to the other county. Yeah, these guys definitely need a drink. Oh, yeah, but there's no merchant there. I'm a fool. We could buy the sheep and move them over. Just to get this place producing sheep as well. Yeah, it's going to have plenty of grain. Yeah, let's buy a bunch of sheep and move them over. So... Yeah, okay. Let's buy 35 sheep. Or we'll buy 40, 50. Let's do 50 sheep. That's fine. And we'll move the 50 over. No, I don't. No, it's not really like Defender of the Crown. There's more resource management in this. Actually, this game is a resource management game. There's a little bit of fighting in it, which I'm going to show you very soon. But it's more managing your agriculture, making sure you've got enough food. It's called Lords of the Realm 1, Robert, so you need to feed your population throughout the year. So you've got 4 seasons. You've got, the 4 seasons. And in autumn, you harvest your grain, and in winter, you sow your grain for the next year. And depending on how many peasants you sort of allocate to that, depends on like how much you get to harvest and how much you get to sow. But you've also got sheep and cattle as well. So, and you can eat them if you want, but you don't really want to because they produce resources. So the cattle passively feed your population. So every cow you've got feeds 15 people, which means those people don't eat grain, which is why we're only eating 18 grain a turn. So the cattle are really important. If you get into a really dire situation, you can eat the cattle, but you really want to avoid doing that. And the sheep, they produce wool, which you can sell. And then eventually, when you've got enough people, you can start producing some wood and stone and iron to make weapons and build castles, which you can use to hire troops to take over counties. So, but it's all about resource management. But I've just bought a load of sheep here because a merchant arrived. We've just taken this county here, and you can't have like an unlimited number of sort of sheep or cattle in one province because they overpopulate the fields. So there's a whole mechanic of crop rotation. So you can't have all these fields filled up. You need to leave a few of them fallow, which is these green fields here. And you know, you can see that there's 4 sheep in these fields, it means it's overcrowded. I could open another field for sheep, which spreads them out. But 1, it means you need more people working the sheep in those fields. And 2, you can see that our fertility's gone down here. So we need to do that. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to send the sheep that I just bought to this new county because they don't have many sheep. And the more sheep you've got, the more sheep you breed each at the end of the year. So yeah, need lots of sheepdogs. So I'm going to move the sheep. And it was 50 of them. There we go. And what month are we in? We're in the summer now. Right, so this army down here is the bishop. And he says he's just moving through. But I suspect he may well be looking to attack us. We had a weaker army. But we got lucky and we were able to sell a bunch of wool, and it just so happened some mercenaries were moving through here that we were able to hire. So hopefully this fight that we're about to do should turn out rather well for us. So I'm going to select my army. Ooh, maybe I can't select the army. Why can't I select the army? Maybe next turn. Maybe next turn we can move the army. I'm going to end the turn anyway. I think I've managed all my... Yeah, this is all managed. This is all fine. Yeah, they're not going to run out of food anytime soon. It will be interesting to see what the bishop does. I wonder if he runs away. The AI must know. The AI must know what troops you've got in your army. We don't know when we click on the AI's armies. It doesn't tell us. There we go. He's finished his castle. Right, we're in autumn. Excellent weather. We don't often get that. But we've got no crops being grown here, so people are in ill health. Great. Yeah, there's nobody here. That cart's on its way. Yeah, the sheep are being moved. Oh, okay. So did we bother to move the grain? We did, and it's arrived. Yeah. Right, let me just manage this. Put you off there. Do that. Do we open another cattle field? Probably, I reckon. Yeah. We'll do grain over here. We'll close that one. We've got another merchant here. Great. More good weather. Right, we need all hands on to do the autumn harvest. We're going to harvest a load of grain, which is good. Cows going by 3. They're looking a little crowded. I think we leave it as it is with 6 fields. Got a merchant. We don't really have anything to sell. We don't have much money either. I could buy some more of this, actually. Let's get the happiness back up. Right, we're back over 20. I feel good about that. Right, our army. We don't want it stuck in here. I can't remember how the sieges work. I think we need to take food for a siege? Yeah, I can't remember how they work. We'll probably try that out soon. Yeah, bishop's finished. We've got a really strong army, so I'm wondering we could maybe try and knock the bishop out early, although he's kind of stuck now. Where are we going to go with our army next? We could take this county here, but it's kind of in the middle of the map. Look at all these cattle up here. I reckon we go north. Let's go north. And the armies eat food as well, so you really want to keep them you want to try and keep your armies out of your own provinces. Because they will eat all your food if you're not careful. Yeah, we're doing okay, aren't we? Yeah, we're doing fine. Yeah, we've already managed that. Fine, we'll end the turn. It'll be interesting if he'll turn around and come back up here. He might do. No, he's going. He's had enough. That's fine. Yeah. Is he going to attack here? He's been boxed in. The AI will leapfrog a province and take one somewhere else if they have to. Right, we're in winter. I think our sheep arrived. Oh, many births as well. We're still in ill health. Right, yeah. So we open up another sheep field. And it's going to grow by 16 because this is the time of year where they're breeding. And we're only going to grow 8. So I'm going to take all the serfs off the fields. It would tell us here if doing that would turn one of the fields to barren, so which you don't want to happen. So we can get away with it for one turn. I'll show you the larger map, Robert. Let's yeah, so this is all fine. That's sorted. Let's go out. So when I started the channel last year, the first thing I did was a Let's Play of Lords of the Realm, but that was on the UK map. They did a separate, I think when they released it in Germany, they did this map here, which is a map of Germany, which I've never played before, which is why we're playing it now. I think it's a more balanced map. All the starts are a bit more balanced. But yeah, there's 5 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6 of us. 6 of us, yeah. And they've got slightly different personalities. So the bishop is quite aggressive, and he tends to break alliances and build lots of castles. The countess is usually quite friendly, and she will usually honor her alliances. I think the baron, he tries to turtle. He won't expand much, and he'll build castles and build large armies. I think the knight is the most aggressive. It's the character up here in the north. But I'm sending my army up that way now, so I think we'll be alright. And the fields on the map are an accurate representation of what the fields are actually doing in that province. So there's loads of cattle for some reason, just probably by random chance in this here. And this is just run by rebels. So if it was owned by another player, it would have a flag above it. Right, we're gonna we've already managed this. I'll just double check. Yeah, we're fine. I wonder if we opened another field. How much grain have we got? Just, yeah, enough to comfortably get through the next year. Good. When you first click on a province, each turn it will give you this little overview. So it's a good way of it's a way of easily telling if you've managed the province yet or not. You can have random events that there's loads of them. They can affect all sorts of things, and you always get an update on the weather, which affects how your grain's growing. Oh boy, right, we can pull people off there. There we go. Yeah, so the cows are getting fairly overcrowded, but that's just going to be the way it is. We could open one more field for the cattle once we've repaired this, but we don't have many people spare. You repair the fields by putting more serfs on the fields than are necessary, and that will slowly repair the fields. And then once you've fully repaired all the fields, then you only ever need to meet this number here. Right, do we have any... Right, no, we don't. Do we have any mercenaries? I don't think I've got any money, but I'll check for mercenaries. No, no mercenaries available. Okay. Okay, keep an eye on what the bishop's doing. Ah, the bishop attacked, I think the earl and won. So the bishop just took this county. You can roughly tell the size of an army by how many... Yeah, health is down and farm output is down. That's understandable. Yeah, there's lots of fighting going on here. So blue has already got 4 counties, which is a little worrying. And we're about to take our 3rd. They're probably going to end up getting in a little bit of a brawl over here, I think. So you can see this army here. It's got 2 dudes in it. So that's an indication that it's quite large. I don't know how many men you need in it. Maybe over 300. And I think you can have a 3rd do there. Maybe that means the army's over 500. But I can't quite remember off the top of my head exactly what they indicate. Right, let's take this county here. And it's useful to take a county for the first time when it's got a merchant in it, because the AI usually doesn't run the counties very well, and when you take them, there's a high chance that there won't be much food there. Ooh, there's a big army. We're going up against a big army here. This could have been a mistake. We should be all right because we've got mercenaries. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think our spearmen are going to get wiped out pretty quickly. I'm going to send them in first. And then we'll send our other guys in. So we've got spearmen, swordmen, archers, and then I can see their morale here. So we'll move these guys up. I want to tell these to start shooting. And then I'm going to tell these guys to move up and engage. They'll just attack as they move in. Yeah, so the version I played before, there were more sound effects. You could hear like fighting sound effects. And there was a narrator that would sort of comment every now and again. A bit like the narrator in Stronghold, if you've ever played Stronghold. So the rebels here, they're just standard peasants. And you can see how quickly their troops are dying compared to ours. And the ones we're losing are probably our basic spearmen. The mercenaries we hired are pretty good. So we should win this. You can see that the morale's about to break on one of their groups of troops there. We might need to tell our archers to run. No, the archers are fine. Okay, so the morale of our swordsmen mercenaries has gone up. We can check their numbers here. So I've lost 8 10 of my swordsmen. Lost quite a lot of my spearmen. We can offer them quarter. No, they've refused it. They're all starting to retreat now anyway, so I could click on my swordsman and tell them to fall back. Just to avoid taking any more casualties. I think we lost less than 10%. No, just over 10%. Yeah. Not bad. Yeah, we lost 55, but only looks like 25 of those were from our mercenaries. I have no idea how the math is calculated for the fighting. Sometimes the maps have little bits of terrain on them, like swamps that slow them down and things like that. Alright, we got super lucky here. So grain from abroad means that we got a load of grain dropped off. The population here is ridiculous. There's 1,500 people here. We've got 100 cattle as well. This is crazy. So we're feeding 1,000 people. We might not be managing the fields properly. Let's have a look. Why have we got that many people on the cattle? Right, we don't need this many fields open. Let's close these. Open this one here. Right. We don't need that many serfs. We've got 1,000 people spare. We're not growing any grain, which is a little bit of an issue. But we've got a merchant here, which means we can buy it in. So the current problem we've got here is because the population is so large, we're eating almost 50 grain a turn, and we're only in spring. And we don't even have any grain sown, and you can only sow it in winter. So we need to get to winter, sow grain, and then we need to get to autumn next year to harvest it. So we've got about 8 turns, 7-8 turns, where we're not going to have enough grain. If we don't buy grain or do something, we'll be forced to eat our cattle. You can lower the rations. You can see now that the dairy produce is feeding everybody, so you're not eating any grain at all. Problem is, it will affect our health and happiness each turn. It's not really worth it. It's best to try and buy your way out of it if you can. But fortunately, we've got a merchant here, so I think the cattle... so normally 103 cattle would be feeding over 1,500 people, but because our army is in the county, I think that's affecting this number. Right, we don't have many crowns, but if we look around, if we go here, we should, in spring, over the winter, all of our sheep, we would have sheared them, which means we've now got 89 wool that we can sell, and we're selling it for 25 apiece. The prices change throughout the game, so the more wool we sell, and the AI sell, the less the lower this goes. Eventually it goes down to nothing, and there's no point in having a sheep anymore. You might as well sell the sheep off. But yeah, that's a good chunk of change that we've got there. Yeah. I'll manage this while I'm here. Yeah, we don't need all those people on that. There we go. And there we go. We'll reclaim our last field here, which is good. We can buy some ale to increase our happiness, which I'll probably do. The higher your population, the more ale you need to buy. And the maximum you can do is +3. There's no point in buying any more ale than that. Right, we'll manage here. Oh, look, we've got a merchant down here as well. Yeah. So we can still get away with reducing the people on that. We won't be able to do that for too much longer. And we can sell all our wool here as well. So we've got a huge amount of money. And we're going to keep it in our back pocket for when we get some mercenaries to hire. We could... So how much... We're only eating 13 a turn, which I think is fine. We're struggling with our population here at the moment to get everything done, so I'm not going to hire... I'm not going to buy in any more cattle or anything like that. We should be fine. Next turn, the population increase next turn should be fine, unless we get a negative event which kills off a bunch of people. What else could we do here? I think we don't really want to do anything. I think we're okay. Oh, we want to buy the ale. Hey, Elderos, how's it going? Yeah, I felt like playing some Lords of the Realm, so I thought, well, I'll stream it. We're still unhealthy here, but happiness is going up. It's going good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, right. Let's fix this. Massive population. We need to get the army out of here, basically. Yeah, I had a pretty good week. Yeah, definitely. It wasn't bad. I can't complain. Yeah, no mercenaries to hire. So we could just hire more cattle. The sheep would still pay for themselves after 1 year, so they might be worth investing in. We've got 1,000 idle people. It's just ridiculous. If we're going to get sheep, we'll have to close some of the cattle fields. How much are we eating? Yeah, 47 per turn. Because we could... The thing with having so many cattle is we can start sending them out to our new provinces as we need them. We could buy 800 grain. 100 grain, sorry. It would only last us a few turns. It'd last us 2 turns. We took it this turn, didn't we? We can't move the army out. No. No, we've got a choke point here. We need to start looking at choke points. Yeah. See, the nice thing about the UK map was there was a lot of choke points on it. We're okay here, an army up here against the knight. I'm probably going to move up and take this, and then we can move some cattle over there. So, with the army out, we should be fine. I'll buy some cattle. Let's buy an extra 20. And we're going to get 7 a turn. Now we're only eating 27 a turn. I'll buy an extra 100 grain. Oh, it's just so expensive. No, the army should be out soon, and then we'll be fine. Yeah, I can move grain from another county if need be. I'll buy a couple of turns worth. Let's buy 40. I'll buy 50 grain. And then we're going to buy sheep. And I'm going to... Let's buy... The other places have about 70. Let's buy 70. Stick it in 2 fields. Good. Yeah, no problem with the population. And then we can put quite a lot of people now onto doing something else. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to... what are the... I can't remember, like... I think stone and timber are just used in construction. Iron is probably always used for weapons. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the longbows you need wood? then producing our own weapons, we might just be better off for the moment getting I think we're going to put 500 people into mining, and I'll leave the 200 to harvest grain once we can. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Eating 27 a turn, we'll get the army out, and then we'll see how that goes down. Can't move any further this turn anyway, can I? No. Long turn. I need to save it as well. It's been ages. We risk it crashing. I'll probably stream until midnight. We'll go for another hour. I can feel my voice starting to go. So this guy, he offers to run your counties. You do not want him running your counties. He does a terrible, terrible job. He's a disaster. Many births, more, but 2. Oh, look at that. It's a good thing, but it's also a total disaster. We're eating 43 a turn. Right, let's get the army out. We could take this turn, actually. Oh, I tell you what, before we do that, hang on a minute. Let's save. We might get a beeping noise here. No, we're good. Yeah, save Germany, overwrite it. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, let's move the army. No, we're going to go straight in. You can try and bribe them. You have gained control. Okay, so they just... they didn't even put up a fight. They just folded, which is really nice. Oh, we got grain from abroad again. So the population here is a far more manageable 240. They've got 2 fields. They don't need that. And they've got a merchant here already. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to buy a load of sheep. How's their happiness looking? Oh, it is terrible. If happiness goes too low and you can't get it up, they will just kick you out the county. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to buy more than 1 castle. You can't store it up. So, yeah, how many people have we got spare? A second. Yeah, we're not growing much grain. We don't have a huge number of people spare here to do stuff. So I will buy some cattle, actually. We won't even do any sheep here. We just don't have the people. We'll do 10. There we go. That's going to feed 100 people. Probably because the army's here. How many is that? 9 people. Tell you what, we'll get even more. Get that. And we will get some sheep here. Ooh, actually, before we do that... yeah, actually, 2 fields requires quite a few people. We're good. We won't get any sheep here. Manage this now. So they're eating 43 a turn. Oh, and we can't buy any cattle, and we can't buy any grain. Or beer. What a disaster. Yeah, we're not even growing any grain. Didn't mean to click that. Death 75, immigration 29. Yeah. Look how quickly the population's growing. We'll come back to that. Let me check everywhere else. Oh no, a load of our sheep probably just got eaten. Yep. Yeah, we lost quite a few sheep there. We're eating 29 a turn here as well, which is gonna run out. We will just have enough. Yeah, we will just have enough to get through. actually, it might force us to go half rations one turn. Hopefully, we'll get a merchant here next turn, maybe. Right, so we can't send grain from there. We've got loads of grain here, and we could ship some grain around. Yeah, I haven't played 2. Lots of people say 2's the best, so I'm looking forward to playing that one day. I owned 3 when I was a kid, but I just couldn't figure out how to play it. Yeah, I never figured out how to play it. I would like to take a look at it one day. Yeah, I'd like to take a look at 3 one day. Right, we've got quite a few people spare here. We're going to need them, though, I think, when we come to harvesting the field. So we won't put them into other jobs just yet. We'll wait until autumn. Yeah, we don't have... I don't know why we lost crowns. We don't... Right, so we've got... Reading 1910, we could afford to move 100 grain from here. It won't get here in time, I don't think. We can always... Yeah, and we can't buy anything useful here, can we? No. Yeah, and they're going to run out of grain here as well. Population is just way, way too high. Yeah. We're going to move grain from here. Because they barely need it. We're going to move 200 grain from here. And we're going to slowly start moving it up. We should be able to get it moved in time. We'll move 200. Yeah, and hopefully it'll get there in time. Yeah. Alright. Let's see how the next turn goes. Yeah, so we could... so here... We could, you're absolutely right, we could conscript some men. The only problem is those men still eat food. So what I could conscript them, and we could probably move them out of the county straight away and get them into this army. How much money have I got? Ooh, mercenaries. How much were they? It was a quick pop-up. 600 initial payment. 100 crowns per season. They're pretty good. They're not the best mercenaries you can get. Norman crossbowmen's they're reasonably good as well. Just when I don't have any money, the mercenaries are crawling out the woodwork. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we should hire some units. Ideally, we want to... Yeah, I could buy one lot of weapons. It's just not ideal having peasants. They're a bit of a waste. As like a military unit, they get slaughtered. Yeah, there's nothing we can sell. I think we wait a turn. We wait a turn. We see if we can last a couple of turns. Because if we can make it to spring, we can sell all our wool. And then we'll have enough money to buy a bunch of weapons, and we'll cut the population here with some half-decent troops. We may even think about... No, I won't hire those mercenary archers. They're usually not that. They might be good, actually. 600 initial payment. 100 a turn. I reckon we do this. Yeah. Okay, we're fine for a turn. It should only take one turn for that to get over there, I think. We'll see how it goes. And then we'll have 2 armies. One can defend up here, and this can carry on defending up here. Can defend down south. Ooh, he's happy with us. Right, we're in autumn. Yep, it made it. A new church has finished. Great. So that's made people really happy. Now, because the game will automatically like force you to try and eat your sheep and cattle if you run out of grain. But it did that because it works that out, and then the trade cart arrived with our supplies from the other county. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're okay for a few turns. Or just it should be just enough to get through to next year, unless we get any bad events. Alright, this army here, how are we doing? Right, so this looks bad here because the army is in the county, which we're going to need to move out. Which is why all the grain got eaten. Which I completely forgot about. That's not good. We must have even eaten a cattle. Big mistake of me to move all the grain. Need to get this army out ASAP. Let's move it here. No, ignore them. Yep, we'll attack. Yeah, we'll be fine. I think they should move up on us. Yeah. Alright, I'll get rid of the rest of these little spearmen here. We'll tell these guys to shoot. They might not be in range yet. We'll get the numbers up. There we go. Right, we'll probably lose all of our spearmen here, but that's fine. These guys here are mercenary swordsmen, so they're pretty good. They're better than standard swordsmen, and they should make very quick work of these peasants. Hopefully we won't lose too many of them, because they're quite rare and they're expensive. I think we started with 173. Yeah, we lost 1, we lost 2. I can offer them quarter. No, they very, very rarely surrender. But there we go. We wiped them out. Not too bad. We didn't lose anything important there. All right, what do we have here? We're eating all the grain. We're gonna have none left. Do we have a merchant here? No. Why have they got all these fields? We are gonna harvest a reasonable amount in the autumn, but it's still... yeah, it's still a crazy amount. We're just gonna have to wait for a... yeah, we'll have 122 next turn. And I will get the army out again. We will sit the army in the Knights County over there. That's what we will do next turn. I'm going to be better off over there. This is an issue. We're going to have no choice but to eat the cattle. Unfortunately, I'll just have to buy them back when a merchant appears. And we'll move this. They barely need any grain, because of the cat. Although we're going to lose the cows, so that's not good. Why? What are we? We are in autumn, aren't we? Yeah. All right. Okay. So soon we'll be able to make a load of money. Let's buy We'll buy 5 cows. Need to buy some of this. It's really expensive to get your happiness up here. And we're going to move that back. Yeah, so we'll move the cattle that we've eaten. We'll get that back up, and we'll move some emergency grain as well. They won't eat much, I don't think. We'll send them... I'll send them 30. 40. Right, let's manage everywhere else. This is looking fine. We've got exactly 46. We're going to eat 46. No merchant. But we're going to harvest. We're going to do our harvest, which is good. We want as many people on the harvest as possible. There we go. It's got 50 people spare. 250. Yeah, that's more than enough. We're eating about 200 a turn. How many people we've got? Yeah, so we're up to 185 miners. That's good. Oh, yeah, and we've got a merchant here as well. Yeah, we don't have enough people to get all the grain here. We might be able to... No, we can pull a few people off here. There we go. We can almost get the full harvest in. Anything interesting here? No. No. Yeah. Yeah, so winter we should get a load of sheep in. Then we're going to get a bunch of cattle. Sorry. We'll get a bunch of wool in that we can sell in spring. And then we'll buy a bunch of weapons so we can hire some more people here. Message from the Earl. You rule better than most lords I've encountered. He's not often that friendly, which is good. Right, we're going to really annoy the knight. We're going to sit our army in his county and eat all his food. 48. We're going to be fine here. So we now need to sow grain. We don't need this many fields. This is way too many. So many that we can't harvest, plant it all. We'll plant a bunch. We'll plant 42. We could really do with some cattle here, because we've got 96. We're going to eat 48. We'll have 48 left over. Hopefully we can get some cattle here. Oh, they ate loads of our grain. Doesn't matter because we got some grain, and yeah, we're only eating 4 a turn because of how many cattle we've got. This should be fine. They're unhealthy and they're not very happy, but gonna have to live with it. We're eating 29 a turn here, and yeah, we won't have enough to get all the way through, but hopefully a merchant will arrive and we'll be able to buy some more cattle. Yeah, we've got so many people spare. Yeah, we want to sow, so I'm going to open a field. I'm going to close... How many sheep have we got here? I might close one of the sheep fields. We've got 67. If I close a cattle field, is that... We're still on 8 if I close a cattle field. And we keep our fertility up to full. I'm going to plant the whole lot. There's no merchant, is there? No merchant. Fine. Got a merchant over here. 56. We're going to be okay for a little while. Yeah, the wool price is still okay. It's now below the price of a sheep. Got a few crowns. What's the happiness here? It's 13. It's not good. Get it up 3. Yeah, we won't do anything to that. I think we're good. We could open another cattle field. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll sow as many as we can. We can probably put another 100 people. How many people have we got working? 200. I'm going to leave it at 200. Population usually drops in winter. Let's sort this out. We don't need that many people sowing grain. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we've got a huge amount of grain. Right, we might move some out of here then. We're only eating 12 a turn. I might move 200 to here. And then from here I can move it out elsewhere if needed. Yeah, let's move 200. Yeah. We could probably move even more than that. I'll leave a 200 buffer there. We'll move 275. And then after this turn, we should have a boatload of wool that we can sell when the merchants appear. Where are the merchants? Message from the bishop. I hope your newfound power will not cause you to forget that as a Christian you have a duty to the church. The Countess. I have it from reliable sources that the knight will soon move against you. Yeah, he may well do. Right, everything's moving in the grid. Yeah, look, we're doing alright. Yeah. Alright, so... possible that... I think the Countess attacked the knight. And it doesn't look like the Earl or the Bishop have done too much more. I think we're gonna... yeah, I think we're okay. Right, perfect. We've got merchants where we want them. Or do we? Right, we've got a merchant here. Oh, 8 loads of our grain. No, don't eat the cattle, don't eat the sheep. We'll buy some grain. Right. We've got 85. I wonder if this is province specific. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, alright, sell it all. How many cows could we hire? Hire? How many could we buy? If we got 10, yeah, that would cover us. Let's get 10. It's going to cost us 300. Let's sort this out. Yeah. We're going to get 10 cows over this turn as well. So I think 160. We're going to eat 12. Let's eat just for 10. Don't eat the sheep. Yeah. We should have a load of grain arriving next turn anyway, so we'll be alright here. Wait, no, it's not here the grain's arriving, is it? How much are we eating a turn? 13. Alright, let's buy 30. Yeah, because we're going to get 10 more cows anyway. Let's buy 30. Down to 7, so it's not too bad. Yeah, much festivities here. Don't know why they're eating cattle. Don't do that. Yeah, we're all good. Yeah, we're going to have a huge amount of grain dropped off here soon. We need more cattle here. As soon as we get a... a merchant. I'll buy them. Perfect health. We lost a little bit of happiness, but it's not a problem. Get those sheep up. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to grow 300. Loads of grain. We've got over 100 here to... How much grain are we eating a turn? 9. Yeah, nothing. We're eating 5 a turn. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. That's... no sheep. We could buy some more cattle here. I think we'll buy 5. And we're almost out of food here, but we've got Jock McTooth. I don't think I've ever seen this. I don't think I've ever seen him before. It's interesting. Buy the ale. Let's get the happiness up. So how many people we've got? We don't have many people. We've got about 500. How many of them are idle? Okay, we're growing a stupid amount of grain. We need to buy some cows. Let's buy 10. Let's see how that goes. We get 10. Open up the field. We can get more than that. Get 20, and that's going to feed 500 people then. Yeah, perfect. It leaves us with 100 people spare. We could invest in sheep. It's probably still worth it. We are going to need a lot of people to harvest all that grain. We're just not going to need that amount of grain. What is going on? Dairy feeds 200. So what's going on here? Because that should feed 300. Unless the cattle only... maybe I got it wrong. Maybe they only do... Yeah, it's 10, not 15. I don't know why I had it in my head it was 15. In which case we need a lot more cattle. I'll just buy some grain, tide it over. We'll get 10 more. We just need to make it to the end of the year, so... Actually, it's not worth it. Just get as many as we need. Yeah. We still need a tiny bit of grain. By 10. So we need 16 a turn. We're only in spring. Okay, so we need more. By 60. There we go. Yeah, and this was the only place where we had a meaningful amount of wool that we could sell, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we still don't have the weapons that I want. It's fine. We'll end this turn. That should arrive here, and then we can start moving that about. I think that cart should make it next turn. So he wants to move an army through. I don't... There's not really a reason for him to do that. So we're going to have to move against him. Alright, this is not good. We've got Death and Panic. Buy the ale, we need to get that up. Let's sell all the wool. Alright. This is all looking fine. Ah, interesting. What is that? I've never seen a field look like that before. Maybe we just lost a whole load of cattle. No, the cattle looks like they're the same. Yeah, but maybe we lost a field. Field reclaimed. There we go. Let's put some more people onto a job because we've got loads of spare people here. Can we get mercenaries here? No. Yeah, and the happiness is so low here. I don't want to hire too many people. Happiness is really high here. This is the perfect time to hire a bunch of people here. Yeah, and we can buy the weapons we need there. Perfect. Right, let me just manage the... That's all fine. Yeah, don't worry about that. Good. Population's up to 1,000. They're eating 9 a turn. That's fine. This is looking all good. Yeah. Sell all the wool. Should make us about 2,700. Yeah. Okay. Right. Weapons. How many people are we going to hire here into our army? Well, I thought we had more people spared than that. We did put a lot of people onto a job, I think. Yeah, we've got 600 miners. Problem with taking people off work is their sort of effectiveness drops down, I think. So how many have we got spare? And this is the problem. See, we're going to need a bunch of people spare. We need a lot of people on cattle this, but that will go down. So they will be free to help in the harvesting. We need 110 people. I want to hire 200. Yeah, I want to hire 200, so... let's do this. Take it down to 500. Come on, a tiny bit more. You have to do it in these annoying chunks. Weapons. Yeah, let's buy some weapons. What are we going to buy? We could get... I think we can get 4 lots of weapons with the money we've got. Yeah. So I could either get like 200 swordsmen or we could get 100 knights. 100 knights would be really good. 100 knights with those mercenary bowmen would be good. Right, we're going to do this. Yeah. We're going to get 2 lots of armor. And we're going to get 2 lots of swords. I'm going to raise 100 knights. There we go. Did that do it? No, here we go. Only 5% of the population. Let's merge them. Okay, we can't move it again this turn. Yeah, okay, we should be fine here. Yeah, and the grain arrived, so we got a silly amount of grain. They need it though. They could do with a few more cows, which I think we will give them. Yeah, definitely. We're feeding less than half the population with cattle. It needs to be a lot higher than that. How many can we afford? What we've got left? Let's do 300. There we go. 200 spare. Hopefully, he doesn't attack. We don't have the money to buy any decent weapons anyway, so... If he does, we should be able to take it straight back off him, so... Yeah. Here he comes, he's coming up the road. Got to be careful with the AI taking your counties because they can do annoying things like sell off all your cattle. Hey, get a festival. Everywhere should be a little bit happier. Right, let's grab you. Yeah, I really hope he doesn't take it. The knight's shaping up for a fight there. Okay, we've got a bunch of births here, which is good. We're still fine. We're not eating much grain. Right, autumn harvest is here. We need all the people we can get. Herd is going to grow by 2. I think if we open another field... reduce that a bit. There we go. Grows by 3. We don't have any people on jobs here, do we? No. Alright, that's as much grain as we can get there. New church, good. Right, we're going to harvest 34. It's not a lot. Population here is tiny anyway. Yeah, it's 300. We're eating 3 a turn. This guy's back. We've got a reasonable amount of money. What's the happiness looking like? 15, yeah. So we want to buy the beer. We could buy some more cattle. I don't think we need to, no. Right, we're completely out of grain, but it doesn't quite matter yet. We're going to do our harvest now. Let's get everybody on it. Going to get 9 more cattle. 185. It's a shame we can't get more. Do that. We go down to 8, 7. No, we want the 9 cattle. How many people we've got on the job? 500. I'm not going to mess with that again. We probably produced a little bit of iron now. We've got 1 piece of iron. Yeah, I think that'll be fine for this turn. 254. It's going to be loads considering we're not even eating it. Do we already move that army this turn? Loads of grain. We're also eating loads of grain. Now bring it all in. Yeah, bring in all the grain. So we sort of reclaimed a field there. There we go. We'll reclaim another field. There we go. We're going to harvest 130. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to grow a bit more. So I won't put those guys into a job. We've got 256 people mining anyway. Check this here. We could well lose that county. I'm almost tempted to move the cattle and the sheep out of it just in case. We'll put a save in right before I end the turn and we'll see what he does. 100 autumn harvest. That's disappointing. I thought we did a lot more than that. Yeah, one of these fields has gone barren here. I haven't noticed this happening before. It didn't happen. Maybe it's like something that just happens in the German version. I've never seen this tile before. Not in my last playthrough, anyway. Oh, drought destroys crops. Degrades farmland and kills livestock. Okay. Yeah, this is an event I haven't seen before. And we'll try and get this reclaimed then. Oh, that might be why our crops were wiped out. We must have had 2 crop fields, maybe. We're only going to harvest 100. I think we're going to be okay. Right, I'll put a save in. Right, let's see what happens on the end turn. Oh, betrayed. Betrayed by the bishop. Yeah, so the knight might march against us. Let's see if we can take this back. I think we should be able to. He's already pulling off shenanigans with my fields, look. Can we get there this turn? Oh, I don't think we can. No, next turn it will have to be. Let's just manage this. We're going to get 26 sheep in our flock. And grow as much grain as we can. Yeah, and we'll reclaim the field. Right, here, I think we're looking pretty good. Yeah, we got loads of cattle. The fields will still be maintained. Yeah, hang on a minute. We want to prioritize these. Grow as much as we can. The fields are going to be fine. Got a merchant. Nothing to sell, really. Don't worry about that. Oh, lost 25% of grain. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Grow as much as we can. And how are we doing here? Got loads of grain. Yeah, again, we're growing as much as we can. Right, let's see what he does. He might run away. He might come out and attack us. I think we'll take this county back. Oh, he's trying to build a castle. I don't know. I don't think we have to siege the castle. Yeah, county's down. Alright, time to fight. Time to fight the bishop. I don't think we need to take the castle. I don't think it's finished. Oh, we might do. Can we take that? Might have to siege the castle. That castle doesn't look finished to me. Oh, don't tell me we can't do anything this turn, because I said don't siege the castle. Oh, he looks like he's royally messing up my fields. I'll have to wait a turn. Oh, some stores are lost. I think we're fine. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, this is all fine. The merchant, there's nothing to sell here. Yeah. Just definitely sort this out. There we go. Baby boom. Good, no merchant. Ooh. Right, he's come out to fight us. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, look, we've got 2 units of knights. We'll let him move up to us. Just move the knights over. Ooh, is he going to move over? He's got an interesting mix here. Yeah, he's moving up. Look at their numbers. 91. Oh yeah, those are great mercenaries there. Okay, we lost 2 knights. Oh, we're losing quite a few. I don't know if there's friendly fire from the archers. Don't know if that's a mechanic. It might be. It may well have been a mechanic there. Let's move these back. Move down, we might be able to get them to run up towards us. Don't look interested in a fight. What we want to do is get them moved there. Shoot them. They can fire quite a way. I don't think they can quite reach them yet. I think friendly fire is definitely a thing. We must have been doing damage to our own knights, I think, with the archers. Right, the knights can fall back. They've broken. And since they're stuck in the swamp, we should win this fight against the bishop. Yep, he's fled. Nice. Ooh, the earl. That's doing us. The knight is amassing an army over there. Okay, let's see if we can take it back. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a walk in the park. Let's get our archers to try and shoot them. It looks like we didn't lose as many knights as it. Well, about 20 knights. They fled. Victory's ours. Right, we've taken it back. What did he do to it? Oh, I think he sold a load of the castle. Oh, and look what he's done. This is what I mean when the AI really messes up the... he's probably put a bunch of people into jobs. Yeah. That. It's because he was trying to build a castle. What did we have? We have like 200 people in quarrying. Completely ballsed it up. Right, let's get loads of serfs back. Reclaim that field. I like putting the fields together. It just makes it easier to sort of visualize. Usually want about 6 for your castle. Yeah. Completely he just destroyed all the grain. Right. We're eating 66. We're in the summer. We're not going to harvest any either. It's a disaster. Right. We can move some over. Yeah, until we get a merchant, we're going to want a bunch of cattle. I reckon he must have sold it. Probably sold the wool we had there as well. How many sheep have we got there now? We're still at 85 sheep. Oh, Death and Panic. Do that. We've got 110 cattle here. We're feeding pretty much everybody with our cattle. We could move 10. We could probably afford to move 10 cattle, I think. Yeah, we're going to get 6 anyway. So if we drop ship, 10 cattle, I'll send them 60. I'll send them 60 grain as well. And up here, we lost a bunch of grain, but we're not eating any, which is fine. Yeah, they're looking pretty happy here. No trouble here. Yeah, we're good. Hey Tarek, how's it going? Get your wand out. Yeah, we could really do with a merchant here. Grain. Yeah, we'll be fine until the end of the year. How much have we got growing? 200. Yeah, we got loads. How much money have we got? 2,000. Okay, right. Because we do have a small issue. In that, we'll open up another field. Oh, about 2 hours. I wasn't planning. I don't normally stream on a Friday, but I really wanted to play some Lords of the Realm, so I thought I might as well stream it. So it's a secret stream. Wasn't planned. But yeah, it's been going quite well. We're playing on the German map. So I think when I first started the channel, I did like a Let's Play of this game. Which was on the UK map, but they must have done like a regional version for Germany, which is this German map. And I don't think anybody's ever bothered to do a Let's Play on YouTube of the German map, but here it is. It's a lot more balanced than the UK map. It's well, it's just like a circular map, and everybody starts on the outside. The UK map, there's some places on it that you've got a definite a definite advantage. Like if you start in Cornwall, that's a really easy start, for example. Yeah, surprise on a Friday. We might have to buy. I think the knight is gonna he's gonna come over and give us a jolly good thrashing if we're not careful. We could hire some units to put into our army there. The only problem is they'll have to come from this county, and they're already pretty unhappy. Depends, like, how much time do we have? We definitely can't take them from there. Here would be ideal, but I don't know if they got the time to get over there. Decisions. I think we buy them here. Yeah, we can buy 2. We could get 100 men. Or 50 knights. 100 men or 50 knights. I reckon we go with 50 knights. Let's see. Yeah, we don't need to manage that. We'll go with 50 knights. I'll get that army put together, and then I think I'll wrap the stream up. Since it is going to be midnight here, any moment. Oh, now look what the game has done to me now. We could hire a bunch of mercenaries here. Oh, problem with the mercenaries is we can't put them into the same army. Because this army's already got mercenaries in it, I think. How do we check what's in an army? Can we do that? Yeah, I don't think we can. Right click on it? No. There's definitely mercenaries in that army. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping it up soon, Ponaboy. Literally in the next couple of minutes. I guess it's, well, yeah. It's almost midnight. Yeah, I'm gonna buy knights. That's what we'll do. We've got enough people idle. Yeah, get those. We're gonna have no money left. Oh, we could sell the iron actually. I don't think we're in dire straits just yet. Let's do this. It is Friday, yeah. A wee dram, that'll definitely send you to sleep. Yeah, sorry, we can't get you. We'll get these. 7% of the population. Did it hit the happiness? It didn't. It hit the happiness by 1. We're fine. Hey, Malice. How you doing? Secret stream. Super secret. Yeah, it was impromptu as well. I had a barbecue this afternoon. A bunch of friends came over, and when they were all gone, I was wondering what to do. And I thought I had Steam open, and I was about to click on to play some more Oblivion Remastered. And I thought, no, I felt like playing Lords of the Realm for ages. Let's play something like that. And then I thought, no, you know what? I'll stream it. So it was very impromptu. Very impromptu. This is a pretty high quality army here. I think it should be able to defeat whatever he's got there. And I'm pretty sure the AI knows what we've got, so I'm not going to worry about that. Right, if we've checked everything, haven't we? Yeah, we're going to move stuff over here. Yeah, the bishop came over and he's royally wrecked the economy in this province when he took it. It was my fault for letting him take it, but it is what it is. We'll go until the end of the year, I think. Couple more turns. I don't know if he's going to come up towards me with that army. I hope not. If we get the weapons, I might put a few more. He's going to be mad. He's moaning at us for taking his land, but he took it off us first. Right, we're in autumn. We may well have to hire, if we got the money, some more troops here. And move it up. He is the worst AI player to go up against. He backstabs you, he builds loads of castles, he's sneaky. I think I've been married 3 times now. Look, we need to get as much grain as possible. I haven't got people doing pointless jobs, have I? No, I don't. Our little emergency cart of grain is coming over. Oh, the game just 25% of our grain store just wiped out. Yeah, no autumn harvest. We've got 800 spare peasants just sat around doing nothing. How many of them have we got? We've got 200 warriors. What's the happiness looking like? It's 24. We've got enough to buy 1 lot of weapons. Yeah, no trouble here. I think we're good. We need to get this sorted. $34. They're going to be bringing in 110. We're not even eating it here, so I'm not going to worry about not being able to get the full lot. What about here? We definitely need to bring in all of this, because they're chowing through it. Is that it? We're dead on the number of peasants we need here. We might get, and if we're going to bring in 188, we're only eating 11. We could probably afford to do this. Let's open another field. We'll have to cut that back a bit. There. Yeah, and we get an extra cow. Oh, do we? No. There we go. Have to knock it back a little bit more. 3 cows. There we go. No. And they're fine here. We've got enough cows to feed everybody. And we're going to bring in 200. Yeah, we're in a good spot. Oh, again here, we could do the shenanigans with the cows. It means less grain, but... And actually, we can bring this down. We can bring that all the way. There we go. We could probably do that here as well. Yep. Nice. We don't have any merchants anywhere, do we? I don't think. No, right, last turn, then I'm going to call it. Yeah, we can bring that. No, we pushed our luck too many times. There we go. Castle Glamis prepares for an assault from forces of the night. Don't think that's not one of our castles, is it? Where is the knight attacking? Bishop moaning at us again. So the knight, he might be forced to bring this army back. Let's just take a look at the whole map when we can. Yeah, the knight. He could be out the game soon. It said the knight was going to attack. Oh, maybe the knight is the blue character. I could be getting them mixed up. It would make sense. Right. Right, we've got to get this all sorted out now. We don't need to sow that much. We're going to go down to one field here. Can push our luck with the serfs a little bit more. Yeah, we'll buy some of this. This is all needs going to go back up. I remember skipping over this game. I played what's that? Kaiser Deluxe on my C64, and Lord of the Realm 2 afterwards. Unfortunately, skipped the better of the bunch, it seems. This is, yeah, I've heard a lot of people say they think Lord of the Realms 2 is the best of the three. I remember playing Lord of the Realms 3 as a kid, and I couldn't figure out how to play it, and a lot of people don't seem to care for it too much, so... Yeah, gone over all the game mechanics. It's quite an enjoyable game. It's quite relaxing. On the medium difficulties. On the harder difficulties it's straight up unfair. You need to get a bit of luck to get through that. Yeah, really, really brutal on the harder difficulties. I'll save this game. Maybe I'll do another secret stream at some point and carry on playing this. It would be nice to finish the Germany map. We've got way too many cows here. We need to sell the cattle. Yeah, we should be making way more than 3, but yeah, and 21's no good as well. We need to sow more than 16. We'll sow 21. I don't think we're eating, no. When the merchant comes here again, we can sell some of those cattle because we've got way, way more than we need. Okay, I think the bishop's moving up for another attack, but we can probably beat him. Some cattle are lost. Oh, disaster. Some cattle were lost. A huge number of cattle were lost. What is going on? Did the grain arrive? I think it did. Yeah, it did. Oh no. Do we have a merchant here? Oh, we do. Alright, we're gonna have to buy back the cattle. How many? 900. Oh, it's not even half. I'm gonna have to spend a lot here, I think. We can sell this. We're going to have to sell our iron. And if you've got the population, it's better to turn it into weapons and sell those, obviously, but... yeah, we're going to have to buy 30, I think, here. Massive population. As soon as we've got some... there we go. We're going to eat. It's not going to leave us with much at all. We should have just done our harvest as well. Did we really harvest that little... such a small amount? Let's sow 2 lots of grain. Oh, we don't have the grain to sow. Oh, that was probably the mistake last time. So, yeah, you need grain to sow. I should have mentioned that. Yeah. There we go. I think each one of these can take like 300. We could probably... 46 is a lot to sow. That should be more than enough. We probably want to buy some more cows as well. Just ideally, we would want some weapon to be able to buy some weapons if the bishop's coming up to attack us again. But I think our army can deal with him as it currently is. Yeah, we're okay now. We're only eating 21 grain a turn. We'll get an opportunity to buy some more before the... It doesn't help that our army's standing here. We should probably move it down and sit it in the... Oh, he's got quite a big army that he's amassed there. Right. This is our main county. It's doing great. We've got a lot of cows here as well. No. Okay, we're really pushing our luck with that. We'll sow 30. We're going to get 31 sheep. It's a crazy amount. And then we can sell our wool here. It's only worth 22 now. Lord of the Realms 2 had better troop control in your opinion, but I would have preferred if they kept the castle building like in 1. Yeah, I think you can... There's a bunch of pre-saved castle designs, but I think you can sort of design your own as well. Got any in a job? No. We're still not eating any grain, and we've got loads of it, so I think we sow less to meet that requirement. There we go. We've got so many sheep now as well. I wonder, we can probably start thinking about selling some. But anyway, let's do it. Let's get the end turn done, and then I'll wrap it up. I wonder if I load up a slightly different version of it. If we load it up with a different sound card, will it still recognize the save from this? Because it's definitely missing some sound effects. Yeah, health is down. Yeah, that's fine. It was Stronghold before Stronghold. Yeah, Stronghold was one of my favorite one of my favorite games as a kid. Oh, we're the greatest noble in the land. Look at that. He's on the march. Look, here he is. He's on the march. I'm not going to manage this turn. At least we'll be able to sell a bunch of our wool here. Yeah. Ah, and the knight, he's had to abandon... He looked like he was planning to attack us. We were getting rumours that he was anyway. And he's had to fall... Wow, this might not be the knight. I can't... And this might be the baron. I think the knight is blue, actually. So maybe we do a preemptive strike on this county here next time we stream. But anyway, I'm going to save. And I'm going to leave it there for this evening. Secret stream. I mean, thank you for dropping in when you caught that the stream had gone live. I will put a message out tomorrow about tomorrow's stream. I've got to take somebody for a hospital appointment and it's quite late. It's 5 in the afternoon, so it's going to take a while to get there, and I don't know how long it's going to take, and I don't know what time I'm going to get back. So tomorrow's stream just simply might not happen. I will put a message out if I don't think it is, and then we'll just do it Sunday. So yeah, but anyway, hopefully I will see you again at some point this weekend. And yeah, enjoy it. Cheers.